Figure that I'm on my own, there's no sense for me to quit. What you saying, we don't know. I'm just trying to reach my goals. Heard you snitching, saying that so you can't hang with me no more. What's up, guys? Crispy Productions here, and I'm back with another amazing video, man. Now today, we got YouTuber falls in love with an obsessed fan and instantly regrets it. Now this video is gonna be by EWU Body Cam, you know what I'm saying? We love them over here, so you know how that goes. But you know, I ain't got too much to say for this video, so without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started.
I fell in love with a fucking stalker. And how dare you? And you know what? Go to sleep tonight and sleep on your pillow and know what you did to this woman.
What?
The one in my crack says
What?
the world is my oyster in my crack.
Oh, she on
Leave it up
drugs.
to YouTube, you know? Leave it up to YouTube.
Leave it up to you too.
This is Morgan, better known to her thousands of online followers as Unstoppable Morgan. And in the summer of 2023, she proves that the name is earned. Taking some time off from her usual travel videos, Morgan immerses herself in a summer romance that turns into a living nightmare of venomous allegations and twisted mind games involving money, reputation, and even violence. The question, is Unstoppable Morgan the innocent victim of this madness, or is she the architect?
And now he has my dogs. Now he has my dogs.
They don't play about their dogs. That's one thing. That's one thing white girls don't play about is they dogs, bruh. Literally, their house could be burning down. They could be going through cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be going through anything, bro. But as long as them dogs are all right, they don't care about nothing. They don't care about nothing, bro. They literally could lose their kids, but as long as them dogs are all right, because you know what I'm saying, like.
16th, 2023 in Sparks, Nevada, and the Washoe County Sheriff's Department gets a very unusual call.
Hi, I'm calling to report a crime.
Okay, what crime?
Extortion.
Okay,
Extortion.
where did this occur?
It occurred online. I had called the FBI last night, and they told me I needed to notify the local authorities as well.
Okay, is the computer at your house that this happened?
No, it's being done via social media.
Okay, what is her relationship to you?
She's my ex-girlfriend.
Okay, and what exactly was the extortion that she made?
She wanted $400,000. She made a post saying that she got a black eye, but she didn't say how or that it was me. She alluded to it and made several other posts after that, and actually did again say she wanted to be quote-unquote paid out. She said, "Buy me out like the last chick you f***ing bit."
What?
400K.
It's not every day that a call comes into 911 reporting an alleged online extortion, but as we'll soon hear, that's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to John's extraordinary story.
Okay, and I'm not on that property, by the way. It's only her.
Where were you?
I've been sleeping on a dirt road up in the desert up north of there.
Okay,
What?
we need you to meet with our deputies to take a report, so where do you want to meet at?
Could we meet at my office?
Okay, sir.
The dispatcher has deputies meet him at his office later that morning. It's there that John shares the stormy tale of a romance gone sour. We also find out that this isn't John's first contact with the Washoe County Sheriff's Office this week.
Yesterday, I responded out to the house for a wellness check for her.
I was here.
She was kind of in an emotional state yesterday, so it wasn't super clear. So just kind of when you guys started dating.
We started online dating, phone, distance relationship,
And how did you meet her?
Hey man, let me tell you something about that online dating, bro. It's either not gonna work out. She's either gonna be a man, or she's trying to scam you out of some bread. But like that online dating, long distance dating, like oh you living in freaking Georgia, she living all the way in Nebraska or whatever, and y'all in love. Oh, like y'all y'all texting, y'all FaceTiming. Nah, bro. Just you better off getting a girl on OnlyFans. For real, like you better off just going ahead and going on OnlyFans and texting one of them, because that's basically what you're doing.
Okay.
She has an online presence.
Okay.
John goes on to explain that just like thousands of her followers, he was a fan of Unstoppable Morgan's YouTube channel. The pair met online and started dating. Soon, he invited her home.
She had these ideas about, what she wanted to do for her next project, for her channel, and this and that. I got space. Why don't you come on out this way? So she came out this way, stayed for about a week. She went up to Idaho for a couple of weeks to go tour some hot springs and film content for her YouTube channel. We had still been talking on the phone. I was working on things. Okay. Yeah. She was like, okay, well, I'll come back.
But John tells the officers that things quickly deteriorated from there.
She just progressively got more unstable. And so I was like, look, still love you as a friend, but I don't think we can, have a relationship on any kind of romantic level. Then started going online and doing stuff. One day she was like, oh yeah, we broke up, and she took a bunch of stuff out of my house and was posting a live on YouTube saying that she stole my dog and she stole my Rolex and all this stuff.
So she admitted to stealing?
As John relates the story to deputies outside his office, the details of this shattered romance grow more and more outlandish. Their living situation in particular has been a major source of conflict. The officer asked John when Morgan moved into the home's mother-in-law suite.
She was never really fully in the mother-in-law's. She was in my room for quite a bit, and then moved into the mother-in-law's after the first call, when your partner said, look, I checked the house, she can lock the door. He told her, you stay on that side, you stay on that side.
And what was the reason for that call? I've kind of read through it a little bit.
Right.
Like, what was the whole issue with that?
So the whole issue with that was on Sunday morning, my sister had said, hey, I was just made known to me that there were some live videos that Morgan had recorded inside the facility. She signed the NDA saying that she wouldn't film or take photos or anything, blah, blah, blah. Can you ask her to take it down? So I asked Morgan, hey, I talked to my sister. She's asking if you take this video down. She flipped out. Tell me what time, what timestamp, motherfucker. Blah, 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 going off.
John explains that Morgan had posted several videos of the inside of his family business setup, despite signing an NDA regarding...
Man, this is why you don't be having random females on the internet coming to your house, bro. Ever. I don't even know about having a girl that you just met. Like, say like you get into a relationship with a girl, you want to move in with her. Why? Everything is fine right now. I don't see why. I don't see the whole point in going into like all these new stages of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and your girlfriend doing fine right now. You live here, she lives over here. Y'all see each other from time to time. Why do y'all need to move in into where y'all seeing each other all the time? She got access to everything that you got access to. You know what I'm saying? She is liable to do anything. Liable to do anything. You know what I'm saying? And you met her online. You really don't know this girl for real. Like, you know her like you know what she's told you. You know what she showed you. You don't know her. Talking about oh, I got space. Come over. No. None of that. None of that.
Pictures or videos of his work when she had visited the facility. John says that his sister then came to him wanting to know why Morgan was still living at his house.
I was like, I've been trying. I've asked her nicely. I've told her this won't work as a romantic relationship, yada yada. And she's like, okay, fine.
John's sister and her husband decide to go out to the house to convince Morgan to take down the videos she's filmed without permission. But the conversation quickly turns heated.
She was going off. She was drunk. When they went in there, they were like, okay, well, it appears that she is packing her things up. She's clearly intoxicated. We can't ask her to, like, drive away or anything like that. So I've literally, since Sunday night, been sleeping up the road by the off-road section right outside of...
Man, you let that girl kick you out your house, run you out your house, put you out your house. Talking about some you sleeping outside when you have a house and you just letting her stay in it. That's over with. That's over with. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? That's over with, bruh. You are definitely going to be put on the bench on the bus stop. Talk about some she's intoxicated. She can sit right there until she gets sober. It's over with. Talking about some I'm about to sleep somewhere. No, I'm about to sleep in my house, in my bed, And she gon', hey, listen, you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. you don't gotta go
John
home,
explains that
but you
Morgan's
can't stay here.
tantrums and sudden outbursts had scared him to a point where he'd packed out of his own house and had been sleeping in his car up a dirt road.
That's
in his
over
quest for a
with.
solution to the problem, John even reaches out to Morgan's family. Their response is astonishing.
I called her brother yesterday, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Your sister's been drinking for a few days. She says she's going to leave. She still hasn't left, and I'm not sure what to do. He literally responded, you do what you got to do, man. She's just had an ongoing
Man,
issue
put her
with
out. That's what that means. We don't care what you do. Put her out. If you want to put her out, you want to put her on the bus stop, go ahead. Go ahead. You want to call her that Uber real quick and force her out, kick her out, throw her out like that, like Uncle Phil did. What was it, DJ Jazzy Jeff? Whenever he felt like he was out of line, he would go ahead, pick him up, toss him out the house. I'm gonna put the meme right here. You toss him out the house. Do her like that. What's she gonna do? Word, like, you know what I mean?
in her family. Her brother was like, you know, if you gotta try to get her 5150, this, that, and the other, he's like, you just do what you gotta do.
5150 is a reference to laws that allow for the detainment of persons experiencing a mental health crisis. Meanwhile, John tells the deputies more dark details about the messages Morgan has been sending.
No, I want 400K for my silence. I'll leave. We had a text exchange about her demanding money and then saying, well, I know you're broke, so I'll settle for 20K for my silence.
What is
Silence
she
for what?
wanting her silence for?
Well, she's claiming that she'll ruin my reputation.
With serious allegations hanging in
reputation?
the air, deputies must consider all possibilities. Is John trying to get out ahead of the story with a tale of his own, or is Morgan inventing accusations for financial gain? John tells the deputies his version of what happened.
So I went and knocked on the door. I actually thought she might try to pull some, so I had my phone recording in my back pocket, audio only. She finally answered the door, just soaking wet, like she'd gotten out of the bathtub, towel on, very disoriented. I was like, hey, I'm just checking on you. I saw the posts you made about help me, I need help, I'm not good. We're still just standing in the doorway. And she's like, I don't know, something, my eye. I'm like, trying to look. I'm like, what's going on, right? We have a brief conversation. She slams the door. I leave.
It's a simple enough story, but is it the truth? That's something police must investigate. But first, they want to see exactly what Morgan has been posting online.
Yeah.
Last night at like 2-ish or so in the morning, she sends me some texts. Oh, she's still texting? She's still texting. That's the most recent text. She's trying to say that because of her antics, she's gained more subscribers and is making more money and then demanding 400K. She even sent her bank account screenshot with her routing info and everything.
Oh, so he ain't even capping.
Saying she wants some money for silence, and then she started posting early this morning around 2 or 3 a.m.
Hey, that's what you got. That's why, bro. That's why, bro. Whenever stuff like, listen, and this gonna sound bad, but this is a real world out here, bro. This is a real world out here. So you gotta make sure that you got your own back at all costs, bro. So that's why whenever I feel like me and a girl is doing something that could possibly, like, she could possibly twist it. She texts me something, or I'm texting her something, and she could possibly twist it, or we're doing something, she could possibly twist it. Screenshot everything. Screenshot everything. And a lot of this stuff, you don't want to be texting. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Listen. I'm 18. We all grown here. Listen. There's certain things you don't want to text females. Like, easily screenshot. Oh, look what he sent me. Look what he sent me. Nah. FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a girl texting you something crazy, screenshot it. That way, in the event she try to go and say something else or say something crazy about you, but nah. Hey, listen, that's not what this says. Nah, look at that. That's not what this says. Don't try to play with me. Don't play with me. Nah, I got the screenshot. It was 4 a.m. January 4th. Nah, you ain't gonna play. Yeah, word.
Apparently that she's taken down that showed that I had physically abused her.
Do you have those photos on here? Can you?
Yeah, they're in
screenshot them.
they're in the email.
As the deputy reads through the posts, he finds a message in which Morgan references something ominous.
What's this? Unstoppable Army. What is that?
That's what she calls her followers on her social media platform.
Okay.
Police now understand that Morgan's threats have teeth. Her popularity on YouTube gives her a wide audience, and her loyal followers will likely believe any allegations she makes against her ex-boyfriend. John also explains a little more about how the situation between
you
them...
really don't want to get into no situation, no domestic situation between you and your girlfriend that involves the law. Because 9 times out of 10 is going to lean in her favor, bro. 9 times out of 10, the law will side with the girl. You know what I'm saying? That's why another reason why people be like, women got it easy, because of the fact that they love to say that, you know, they're at a disadvantage here, a disadvantage there. But bro, there's so many things that pander to you guys, or you females, you won't even believe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all get so much cushioning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get so much spoiling that the minute y'all get a little something that's not in y'all favor, misogynistic, misogyny. Nah, bruh. Nah, it's not even like that for real. It's just that, you know, what?
...rated so drastically this week.
I had given her till yesterday at noon to be gone. That was the deal that we agreed to via text. She said, okay, fine, I understand, I'll be out. And I said, the other option is that I will have to go down and get an eviction notice filed for you. So you pick. And obviously she didn't like that ultimatum. Probably not the smartest thing on my behalf to even state that.
You should have just got it, bro. You should have just got
You
the
mentioned here that
thing.
You contacted the FBI?
Yes, last night.
Last night?
Yes.
Okay. What did the FBI tell you?
They took the report and then they said, call in and, you know, report it to local authorities.
Okay.
And I planned to do that this morning, but by the time I woke up, I had already seen all this stuff that she was putting out. So I immediately called as soon as I woke up.
Okay.
Oh, here she just posted again. 400K and I'll shut up. Ask to write the check 2 minutes ago.
John seems to have all the evidence he needs. Nonetheless, the deputy explains that bringing this case to resolution may not be as simple as it appears.
This is my other problem. Okay. Talking to her yesterday, she was very adamant of not coming out of the house.
Yes.
And very adamant of me not going into the house.
Okay.
Even if I have probable cause to arrest her for extortion,
yes,
people's, you know, rights outweigh
my
ability to go in. So I can't go into the house. Sure. I can't rip her out of the house, even if she answers the door. Like, there's a threshold there. Like, I can't violate that. Right. So if she refuses
they would do it if it was a guy.
to talk to me,
they would do it if it was a man. There was the girl calling on the man. I promise you, bro. If it was a girl calling on the man about some extortion, and she over here crying, I just went about my house. He would have went in there, bro.
Then I probably won't be able to arrest her today.
Indeed, because of this legal barrier, the deputy actually discusses with John a few options for getting Morgan out of the house, including potentially having her meet John at a neutral location. As it turns out, however, no ruse is needed. In the following body cam audio, we join the deputies as they make contact with Morgan at the house.
Hey, Morgan, how are you?
I'm okay.
You okay? What's going on today? Nothing? No? There was some posts about you injured your eye? How did that happen? Someone hit you? When did it hit you?
I came back and like we're not ready to talk about
Okay.
it.
What if you talk to my partner? If you
No,
don't...
I'm like just like my heart is pounding.
Okay. Well, I would like to talk about that.
That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. You're literally being abused, quote unquote, allegedly. You're being abused. What do you mean you're not ready to talk about it? I never understood that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had the same mindset when Megan Thee Stallion, she had got shot by Tory Lanez. And when the whole night, you know, happened and the cops showed up, she told the cops that she had, you know, stepped on some glass. And I'm sitting here like, why would you say that if you got shot? If you got shot? Like, what do you mean you were scared of the cops? What, you scared that they're going to convict Tory Lanez of shooting you? You scared that he was going to get arrested? Like, what do you mean? You're scared that your abuser is going to get caught? I don't understand that whole, I'm not ready to talk about it. It's just so sensitive to me right now. It doesn't make sense to me. Same thing with any. It's just weird, bro.
We can make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Can we come in and talk to you? So what? So that looks. Do you have a light? Can I turn the light on?
Sure.
Because Morgan lets the deputies inside willingly, they no longer need a pretense to lure her out of the house.
And when did this happen? You said yesterday after we were here.
Monday.
Oh, it happened on Monday. Do you have your phone? Were you able to call the police?
For what?
Well, I mean that's
For getting
that's
hit.
a battery. Like it's not okay to
Well, like I feel like I'm making enticed him a little bit. I feel like
entice
You
them.
enticed
I'm
him.
still here.
Perhaps sensing that something is off about Morgan's claims, the deputy tries to get more details about the altercation.
Tuesday it happened. So that was yesterday, right? And you said it was after I came out and talked to you yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so he came home. What was the conversation? He was upset about.
Why the he's still here?
Okay. Anything else? It just started with that?
Yeah, just like why are you still here? You.
At what point?
He got like super frustrated. He just came at me.
Morgan tells the deputy that she has a recording that will demonstrate the truth of her claims. She pulls out her phone and plays the evidence for all to hear.
And this is all from yesterday when he was here?
No, when he called me after.
Oh, when he called you. Okay.
Why are you calling me?
You know why?
No, I don't.
No, you do.
No, I don't.
What?
Please tell me.
I was like looking at my phone and like looking at like 911 and like, should I call them? And so that's why I was calling you. Like, do I
Did
call?
you call them?
No, and I wasn't sure.
What are you saying right now, Morgan?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
understand
wasn't.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, like I wasn't sure if I should. Like, should I?
Why don't you? What are you gonna do?
No.
Why would you call them?
What for?
Yeah.
Extremely abusive and threatening me.
What did I threaten you with?
My life.
I did?
The recording doesn't get the deputy any closer to resolving the matter, but it
Like,
seems Morgan herself
It
is
sounded
eager
like
to
she literally just called him and was like, she just rambling on about something he has no idea about. He was like, I did? Like, that's the sound of a man that is completely confused. He's like, what?
the whole thing in the past.
He's a nice guy. Like I said, like I feel like I enticed him, and like I'm still here, and he doesn't deserve any action.
Yeah.
This was a big mistake.
What was a big mistake?
This just whole thing.
Like coming here or dating him or what part was it?
No, like the hitting me thing.
Okay.
It was like just a big mistake.
Has
I don't
he
think he
ever
hit you.
been like
No.
violent with you in the
Listen,
past?
let me
or-
tell you something. If he moved out of his own house and he's sleeping in his car on the side of the road just to get away from you, just to, you know what I'm saying? He did not hit you. He don't got no kind of backbone in his body. He don't got no kind of set of balls in his body. If he left out of his own crib to sleep on the side of the road, no. He did not hit this girl.
No, just verbally.
The deputy clearly isn't impressed with Morgan's evidence, but
Right.
he continues to ask about the altercation and its fallout, warning her to take the matter seriously. Her response shows that there is more to unstoppable Morgan than meets the eye.
Yep.
Like it's fine, everything's fine. Like he's gone and he's left me alone, and
But what happens if he comes back? Because he does live here, so
I have a gun.
What?
have a
And I'll
gun.
shoot him. Can I? If he comes in here, I will shoot him. Can I?
Well,
I'm staying.
So this is why he left the house. This is why he left the house. She was threatening his life. That makes sense.
if
That
your
makes
life
sense.
is in danger, you do have a right to defend
Right.
yourself. But
So
I'm not
if he
recommending
knows
that
he's the
that
one
you
who
shoot
gave
him.
me the gun.
Perhaps realizing that the situation between John and Morgan has the potential to get much worse if left unresolved, the deputy steers the conversation in a different direction.
So did you send him any messages or anything about any money?
Oh, that was a joke. He
That was a joke?
gave his ex-wife $400,000, so I was joking. I said I wanted $400K to leave. It was a joke.
Did you tell him that you were joking?
I think he knows.
He does not know.
How does he know that you were joking?
Just by the context of it all.
Well, I read all the messages and I've seen all the posts. They don't seem to be joking.
I know what it looks like, but like he knows.
Leaving aside the question of whether or not the posts were mere jokes, the deputy explains that there are some discrepancies in Morgan's timeline.
What was it that you were referring to about being silent if he paid you the money? You told him that if he paid you the money that you would be silent and just leave. What was that about? About that injury? And that happened yesterday?
Like I said, I left it like I'm a little confused.
Okay.
It's like very distraught.
Well, you said that it happened after I would talk to you yesterday.
Yeah.
Some of those messages were before yesterday.
Right.
Were those about being silent and just leaving?
Now let's hold on.
Morgan doesn't seem to have an answer for this, so
Because
the
she
deputy tries to
capping.
determine why she posted pictures of her black eye to her army of followers.
But when you posted the pictures, was that to imply like that he did those? Is that why you posted them? To hurt him? Is there a specific reason you want to hurt him?
Because she wants
You said that
400K.
he's a nice guy and he's let you stay here. The reason that you posted those to hurt him specifically?
Man, let me tell you something, bro. These females, man. These females, bro. They ain't really nothing right now, man. Like the day and age where females were like the prize. You know what I'm saying? People love to say that, oh, if you got a woman by your side, it's gonna make you go up. It's gonna make you stronger. And those days are over with, bro. The day when, you know, a strong woman by your side will help you succeed and, you know, she's there for you all the way through. Nah, bro. All these girls want to do is use you, bro. All these girls want to do is get what they can out of you. And once they've gotten everything that they needed, they gone. Once they got everything that they needed. Everything. I'm talking about everything. And it no matter what it is. It could be attention. It could be affection. It could be money. It could be something else. You feel me? Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna sit up here and act like it ain't meant to. You know what I'm saying? We could probably, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like that, but some men, all they want to do is, you know, get what they can out of a girl. And, you know, once that's over with, they on to the next, you feel me? But these females are so, like, scandalous nowadays, man. Talking about to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Like, all he wanted to do was have a little relationship with a female that he thought that he thought was worth it. And here she come with all this extra stuff, bruh. And I know for a fact that she exhibited signs of it. That's what I'm saying. When you get in with a female, bruh, and I know, like, the whole thing about it is like, okay, just make sure that you get to the goal, right? Like, make sure that you get to the, you feel me? Make sure that you get to the goal. You know what I'm saying? When, like, you get through the talking stages and stuff like that. But, bruh, when you're talking to a female, bro, the talking stage is way more important than you guys think. Because these females are emotional creatures, right? So, say for example, you get this girl, you talking to her, and she say a whole bunch of stuff that should be a red flag. That should be a red flag. You know what I'm saying? You ask her, like, how she handled her last relationship. Oh yeah, my ex-boyfriend, he left me, so I blasted all of his pictures all over Instagram because he was playing with me. Or I had my cousins and my brothers beat him up because he was playing with me. Now, she might be bad. She might be a 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? You know, she might be thicker than the Snickers on Halloween. I'm sorry, I wanted to say that so bad. She might be thicker than the Snickers on Halloween. But listen, she get dudes beat up for playing with her. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? That means that she's irrational. That means that she don't know how to deal with regular situations like an adult. You know what I'm saying? She constantly threatening you. You know what I'm saying? She seemed way too clingy. You feel me? These are signs. These are signs that maybe this relationship don't need to go past a certain extent. Maybe this relationship don't need to happen at all. Because why are you acting like that? You know what I'm saying? You got to look out for the signs, bro. People get so deep into these relationships. People get so deep into lust. People get so deep into just wanting to have a partner that they miss all the red flags. And they be right in your face. I got a boy best friend. What do you mean you have a boy best friend? What do you mean? Those are the famous last words, bro. Those are the famous last words. Some boy best friend. No, you don't. No, you don't. You got a dude that you could possibly, you know what I'm saying, mess with. It's just that I got to you first. You feel me? Before he could get to you. And maybe he might still do what he gonna do regardless. Because y'all know how men are. We don't really care about nothing like that for talking about something. You got a boyfriend. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. We don't really be caring about all that. But y'all just gotta be careful out here, bro.
That's something I have to ask myself. And so it's like this tit for tat thing going on right now where he's like, I want to destroy you. And I'm like,
What actions has he done to destroy you?
Right.
He said that I need help
Okay.
and I need to be in a mental institution.
Okay.
This is called destroying you. This girl is crazy. Lock her up. Lock her up.
I'm going to make sure that you get there.
Okay.
And
That's
I was
destroying
like, why
you?
did you do that to me and my dogs?
Do you think he's trying to destroy you by saying that you need
Get
to
some
maybe
help.
get some help?
Do I need help?
Yes.
No.
No.
I am 100.
Then why are you lying? This girl literally said that she had a gun and she'd shoot him. This girl literally, he's told this woman to get out of his house multiple times. She has refused. Now she threatening to get $400K or else she ain't gonna leave and she gonna ruin this man's reputation. And she's 100% sane. But like I said, the law is completely in these females' favor, bro.
Mentally sane.
Okay.
Morgan takes the topic of her mental health off the table, but she lets the deputy know that her anger at John comes from a wellspring of betrayal.
Why do you hate him so much?
Because he tricked me.
How did he trick you?
He just tricked me.
How?
He told me everything I ever wanted to hear. And coerced me to come in here, and then I left.
Coerced?
And then he, coerced me to come back. And here we are. I just feel like such a fool. It was just me lied about everything. I wanted a family. I wanted a baby. And we were having unprotected. And he's like, let's not try to have a baby, but let's not try to have a baby. And he just fooled me.
As
Fooled you
dramatic
in
as
doing
these
what?
details may be, the deputy is more interested in hard evidence of wrongdoing. He
Right.
makes one last attempt to get the truth about their supposedly violent altercation.
How many times did he come over here yesterday?
No, he didn't come over. He's just been driving past.
So
What?
he didn't come over at all yesterday?
Like I said, I have to look at my phone when it comes to the altercation, but after that, he's been gone.
Will you look at the phone and see when the altercation happened? Because
So he
yesterday
never
when I
showed
talked
up?
to you, you didn't have the black eye or anything.
Right.
But now you're telling me that he didn't come over here yesterday, so I just...
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you
I
did.
feel like I need a lawyer.
Now she need a lawyer because she don't know she don't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Now she needs a lawyer because she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's stupid. She's stupid. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
Morgan is clamming up, but the deputy reveals that he knows more than he's let on thus far.
Would
Right.
it surprise you to know if I told you that John recorded that conversation because he thought that there might be some allegations, so he recorded his conversation with you when he came home yesterday?
Okay.
And in the recordings, it doesn't sound like he was being violent or anything.
Right. He is a mastermind.
He's a
Is
massive
this-
manipulator now.
This guy is the most. He premeditates everything that he does.
Mhm.
And so I'm here still. He's mad about that. I will not just be pushed out
There's a detailed account of John's recording in the official police report. In that account, it's said that John knocks on the door for approximately 8.5 minutes before Morgan answers. John says he's just checking on her, and Morgan replies that she is good, but her eye is not. Observing that she's all wet, John asks if she slipped in the tub. Morgan says no. John asks her, "Did you slip on the floor?" This time, Morgan says, "Yeah." John attempts to get more information about what happened, but Morgan simply says, "You tell me." The police report notes that the audio conversation is consistent with John's verbal statement. Unfortunately for Morgan, the recording is not consistent with her story of John hitting.
So she literally just admitted to slipping and falling on the floor. But John hit you. That's why I'm telling you, these females scandalous, bro. I'm telling you, these females scandalous, bro. Don't worry about no girls, bro. Especially if you my age. Don't be worried about no girl. Don't be having no kid by these girls. Don't be doing that, bro. Don't be doing it. I promise you, don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. Because these females only out for one thing, bro. And regardless of what it is, you don't want no parts of it, bro. You don't want no parts. You don't want no parts, bro. Get your bread, get your power, and occasionally dibble and dabble in these females. Straight up.
The deputies know that she's been lying to them, and the next step is inevitable.
Do me a favor, ma'am. Go and stand up for me.
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Come over here.
Yep.
Ma'am, please just stand up. Okay?
Stand up.
No.
Ma'am, I don't
Yes.
want to do anything.
What are you doing?
Like, just stand up for me, please.
Get up.
Stop. I have
Just stand
3
up.
dogs.
Okay.
Don't nobody care
Stand
about
up.
them dogs.
Hands behind your back.
Yep.
Ma'am,
No.
relax.
You are not doing this. What are you
Relax.
doing?
Morgan, just relax.
Please just relax.
Why are you doing this?
So, Morgan, I told you I'd explain it to you. All right. So right now, you're being arrested for extortion. Okay.
Extortion?
Extortion. So
For the $20,000 comment?
for asking for $400,000 for your
Oh.
silence and for you to leave. Right.
All right.
Okay.
It was a joke, but okay.
Well, I didn't think it was a joke. He felt like you were being serious because you asked him several times about it. Okay? So
Okay.
that's where we are right now. Okay?
Extortion.
Morgan spends
Yeah.
the next few minutes digesting the reason for her arrest, and when we catch up with her in the back of the police car, she's come to her own conclusions about the situation.
I know what's going on right now.
But he did say that he's been in contact with your brother and
With my brother that lives in...
yes, ma'am.
Right. Of course he's in contact with my brother. Of course he's in contact with everyone that I know. I fell in love with a stalker.
A stalker?
And I know why this is happening because I know that family owns this town.
Morgan
What?
believes that she's the victim of a powerful conspiracy, and she blames the deputy for his part in her persecution.
And how dare you? And you know what? Go to sleep tonight. Sleep on your pillow and know what you did to this woman.
She's
This
insane.
is exactly what he wanted.
She's
And
insane.
now he has my dogs. Now he has my dogs.
The real victims in this story is the dogs, to be honest with you. The real victims in this story, those are the dogs. For real, though.
If you want, ma'am, we could call animal control.
No,
real.
please, please, please. No,
Alright, so then shut up.
no,
Alright, so then shut up.
We could call them and
Don't nobody care about the dogs. Shut up.
Good. No.
Now he'll be good to them? This girl is weird. This girl's weird.
Morgan's emotions run from
She's so
sadness to
weird.
anger and back again on the long ride to jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's insane.
Wave hello and say goodbye.
What?
Can you please turn this music off?
I can't. What kind
No.
of music would you like?
Just nothing at this point.
Turn on that
She's
new
like, but this
Munir
is like
off
the-
the grid on our platforms right now. Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music. Turn on that off the grid. You feel me? Hold on, let me go ahead and play this little off the grid for y'all so that she can feel good about what we got going on over here, man. Let me go ahead and play that new Munir off the grid. Wait a second. Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Play them lyrics. Hey. Hold up. Hey. I'm off the grid. since I was a little kid. But I put up was a man. Hey, hold up. Hey, hey. Now I'm playing. But yeah, y'all go ahead. Check out my new track, Off the Grid. All platforms right now.
Worst song ever.
The song in question is Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind.
This is not the song I need to go to jail to.
Hey, listen, ain't no song good going to jail to, except that Off the Grid. Hold on, gotta play one more time. I'm so stupid.
Just silence, please. You tricked me.
I tricked you?
I invited you in the house, and I know that if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. You tricked me.
I wasn't trying to trick you, man. I was trying to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah, and you came inside because you knew that you would only have the authority to arrest me if I either crossed the threshold or I let you in. You tricked me. I hope this is meeting your quota.
We don't have quotas.
Yeah, yes, you do. One of my best friends is a police officer. Yes, you do. And he loves to deny that.
Perhaps unsatisfied with how that exchange went, Morgan turns her attention to another source of her troubles.
What is your occupation, man?
Oh God, I hate saying that. Oh God, I hate saying that word. No. YouTuber, I guess. Leave it up to YouTube, you know? Leave it up to YouTube. This is like my last straw. Like, every person that I meet on YouTube is the most up piece of like, leave it up to YouTube.
Morgan may be having second thoughts about dating her fans, but it isn't long before she turns her bitterness back to the deputy.
So all along when you walked in the door, you already knew?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's called catching you in a lie. That's what it's called. Talking about some you already knew. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we just wanted to make sure that you wasn't finna lie. We're gonna give you a little bit of leeway.
And, like, acting like you cared.
I do care, man.
That was all just a game.
And I don't see no black eye.
What happened to your eye? I was trying to figure out,
right,
after that happened, what happened, why you didn't call the police.
How do you get a black eye from
following? Be a human for a second. Like, you know how crazy women can get. And I was yelling, and I know what I'm doing. And, like, I don't think that I would have done what he had done had I not been doing what I was doing.
So then what are you talking about?
Explanation seems to assign equal blame, which makes it all the more difficult for her to see any justification for her arrest.
Which is why she needs to shut up.
You, and this is how much pull he has?
No, ma'am. He called and explained your guys' relationship to us, everything that's been going on, the text messages between you two, the concern about the money.
Okay. All I know is that I was standing in the doorway of the garage, and he went nuts.
You were in the garage.
The door.
Morgan sticks to her story as it relates to the altercation, and she maintains that her posts are not as incendiary as they seem.
For the record, it was a joke, okay? It was a joke. And I thought that I had privacy to my own platform, and I even blocked him on there. Like, the fact that he even saw that, he must have created, like, a new screen name or something. Like, it was a joke.
If it was a joke, then why didn't you keep the joke between you and him? Why are you posting stuff on Instagram, YouTube, whatever you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And if it was a joke, then why'd you keep bringing it up? Why were you actually still there? Talking about it was a joke. When was the joke gonna end? Where was the punchline? Was there a punchline? Like, what are you talking about? It was a joke. Don't nobody joke about, 400,000 or I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like what? That's not a joke. That's extortion. What are you talking about?
Story has no effect on her circumstances, so she focuses instead on her immediate environment.
Would you mind turning the air on, or at least letting the window down?
Turning it on?
Yeah, just or at least let the window down or something. Well, that doesn't work. Where's it blowing?
Man, she's just finding everything to complain about right now.
That needs some modification.
Morgan
shut up.
clearly
Your
isn't
mind needs
happy
some
about her
modification.
accommodations, but she hasn't lost her sense of humor completely, as we see in this comical exchange.
Do you have any pet trees?
Yeah.
What's your biggest one?
The one on my back? I don't know. What the question is that?
I just-
One in my crack.
I just need
You want to see it?
I just need a list of tattoo.
Yeah.
Some people have a
The
lot.
one in my back says the world is my oyster. In my crack.
This girl's stupid.
It's 100% true. You want to see it?
But
Okay.
nobody want to see your butt, shawty.
No, I'm not. Worst tattoo I ever got.
Why'd
She
you
also
get it?
reveals that this isn't her first run-in with the law.
I have assaulting a police officer on my record 10 years ago. I don't want to say the same scenario, but like I drove drunk and I purposely rammed a car with my Bronco because she was driving too slow. And then
What?
I went back home and then the police officers came to my house and I had this like dog fence up and he like tripped and fell over it. Yeah, he like tripped and fell over the dog fence and then he claimed that I assaulted him.
If Morgan is able to see the funny side of her troubles, her sense of humor vanishes when the deputy tells her that John is taking out a protection order against her.
Protection order? Over what? Hold up. I protected him.
But this mild display of anger is nothing compared to what we see inside the sheriff's office when Morgan realizes that police intend to comb through her cell phones.
Do you give me consent to go through your phone to acquire that information related to this case?
No.
Okay.
Go through my phone for, excuse me?
For the text messages, the conversations, the things that you're posting about, do you give me consent to do that?
I feel like I need a lawyer.
Okay. It's just yes or no.
No.
Okay.
In this scenario, requesting a passcode instead of a fingerprint or face scan is seen as testimonial.
Can't they just
under
go through the phone anyway? Like, everybody be telling me about how, like, the police, like whatever you delete is not actually deleted. The police can easily go in through the system and look and see what you did and see what you said and see what you posted, da-da-da-da-da. So can't they just go through her phone regardless? Like, can't they just go ahead and just go inside and hack into it, whatever they be doing?
Amendment. While courts differ on this, the Supreme Court has yet to address it directly. It's advised not to share passcodes to protect one's Fifth Amendment rights. However, under the Fourth Amendment, searching a phone without consent or a warrant is generally deemed unreasonable. Law enforcement must obtain a warrant based on probable cause for a phone search without consent.
Well, you can log on there if you want to.
But we're going to download it all.
Okay, I will help you do that.
I just
I
asked if
can
you
sign on to Patreon right now and you can see the post if that's what you need. Like, log on. I gave you my
I
phone
can't-
password.
You did, and I can't download them here. I have to take them
What
upstairs.
do you mean download? Like, I'll send it. I'll send it to you.
We're just going to
No.
download everything off that phone.
You
for the
cannot.
case.
There's over 6,000 videos.
Okay.
On that.
We're only going to be.
We're not
getting
going
the
to
videos
delete
that are
them. We're
related
not
to this
going-
Case, not all your other videos of your YouTube.
But there
and
are no
stuff.
videos. It's a post. And
Okay.
so I was telling you, if you open my phone right now, we can screenshot the Patreon message. The post that I put on Patreon, we can screenshot it. It has nothing to do with videos. It has nothing to do with photos.
I'm just going to apply for a search warrant for those things at this point. okay?
Right. Of course you
So,
would.
yeah.
Of
So once-
course
Because we
you
both
would.
know who you are.
So once
He's a
once
cop.
they're downloaded, then you can go through the process of getting
Download
them
it. There's nothing to download. It's a post on Patreon.
You need to relax.
Okay.
For real,
Officials
though.
at the detention center administer a breathalyzer test for safety reasons. Morgan blows
she
a point
drunk.
303, indicating severe impairment. In a
Yep.
video uploaded to her Patreon 8 days later, Morgan said, quote, "I like the idea of living a 100% sober life, so if this is what it took to get me here, then I'm grateful." Despite
just a
all the
liar.
emotion of the day, the Washoe County District Attorney's Office decided later that month not to pursue the charges against Unstoppable Morgan. John has moved back into his home with his daughter and ditched living in the trailer for good.
Good on John, man. Listen, bro. What did we learn from this video, bro?
In August 2023.
Hold on, my bad. But what did we learn from this video, man? We didn't really learn nothing from this video, man. This looked like a regular case of dealing with the wrong girl. Y'all gotta be careful who y'all mess around with, bro. Y'all gotta be careful who y'all let inside of y'all house, bro. I saw this story about this woman. She was renting out her house to somebody, and they wouldn't leave, and they was just stuck with this stranger going in their house, taking food out their fridge, all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be careful who y'all let inside your house. Be careful who y'all trust. Be careful who y'all be around, share your time with. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? You gotta vet people, bro. You gotta go in their backstory. What's your criminal history look like? What do your friends say about you? What your family say about you? You dig what I'm saying? For you just go around trusting people. But if you guys like this video and think it was a pretty cool video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, share this video with all of your friends. And as soon as some guys, peace out.
Hey, they tell me to be the bigger man, but I don't feel it's necessary. Starting beef online, see me in person, now you acting scary. Cut your song on, I can't understand you. Try some different wording, try some different verbiage. Hey, boy, I'm in here.